Hi, guys. Welcome to another um, Journey with Grief video. Um, I'm almost not sure where to start. So, I started by actually using my brand new teacup here. And I have some harvest tea that I got from last month's moon box in my little elephant tea diffuser here, um, to kind of get me started with this video. Um, oh, that's good. Very light tea. Anyway, today is Andy's birthday. He would have been 46 today. It has been 11 months now. I almost can't believe it. I still can't believe it. Um, Time goes so fast, and I swear the older I get, the faster it goes. Um, Surprisingly enough, I'm okay. Um, I have been working on rebuilding my life in a manner that suits me now. And that's been actually going very well. Um, Certain things like, I have a housekeeper come in once a month and clean for me. Not like I'm a dirty person, but, I can have somebody come in and, vacuum, dust, and all of that kind of stuff. Because I'm at an age where that really doesn't excite me anymore. A lot of things don't excite me anymore that used to, but that comes with time and with age. My chakra practice and my chakra business have fallen by the wayside. It hasn't been a focus, it hasn't been a priority. And that's okay. I'm thinking about it. It's always there in the background. I'm actually thinking of adding a couple additional courses to enhance my therapy and what I know. But I think I'm going to start on that next month. This month is devoted to all things deep, dark, and creepy, and I'm actually kind of enjoying that. I've definitely got much deeper into. I have gone back into my witchy magical practice. If you could see what is on in front of me on my kitchen table, which has kind of turned into my working altar, um, it's pretty chock a block full of various things that I have going on around here. I have full moon stuff out, and I have some spell work I'm doing for others, and yeah, so I am getting back into the witchy woo and the having the candles and incense on a daily basis. So that's been good. The tears don't come like they used to. I am starting to do things like looking back fondly and with love on the times we shared, and when things come up that I'll remember something that we used to do during that time. Of course, I'll smile, and but I don't cry anymore, or at least I haven't in at least a month. I have been really focused on what do I want to do with my life? Where do I want to take my life? What are the things that I want to think about? What are the things I do and don't want to do? And then putting those things into practice. I've been working a lot on that. I've dedicated a lot to my new plant-based lifestyle. I have come to discover that uh, in order to fully embrace that and embrace all the changes that's happening, my identity has to change. And the person I used to be, or the identity I used to claim, is no longer true anymore. And so it's finding my new identity and literally claiming that identity. And so I've been working a lot towards that, claiming things like witch, healer, therapist, um, widow. And there was one other one, and I can't think of what it is now. Vegan! That's it, vegan! Isn't that something? The one I really wanted to focus on is the one I couldn't remember. So, um, it's interesting how trying to be a different person, but holding on to your old identity no longer works. You have to claim, literally lay claim to a new identity in order to really transform into that identity. And I kind of discovered this through food. I have been waffling on about this whole food, plant based lifestyle. And I do extremely well with it. I have no issues. You know, when I'm home, I'm cooking extremely vegan. But, well, I'm cooking vegan, not extremely vegan, but I'm cooking vegan. When I go out, I do try to go to vegan restaurants or vegan friendly restaurants. But you know, in my area, that's not always possible. And so I do the best I can. Sometimes there ends up being cheese in something. But if that's the least I can do, you know, then that's it. But I still consider myself vegan, and I apply the vegan lifestyle is spreading to more and more of my life, because I believe in the environmental differences it makes. And I don't know why at the time, who knows, but I couldn't see it as a meat eater, and I see it now. And so I'm not preaching about veganism or the farming industry or anything like that. But just, you know, I see the difference, and for me, it matters. I started off doing it for health, but now I've just embraced it because I really like it and it feels good, and I feel good eating that way and just, you know, acting that way in preservation of the earth. And I'm one person, and I'm just going to do what I can. So I had a hard time embracing my identity as a vegan. And I've really been working on that now to fully embrace that title, that definition, adding it to part of literally who I am, my identity. And as I focus myself more on my new identity, things are starting to open up and blossom a little more. My life is becoming more, I don't want to say set or routine, but in some ways it really is. I am settling into a new life. And so literally, you know, the thing, I go to work every day. I come home. Sometimes I cook at home. Sometimes I eat out. But it's plant based, whatever I do. Um, I decided that one of the things I could afford was to have my laundry done. So I take my laundry to be done now. I'm not doing it. Like I said, once a month I can afford to have somebody come in and vacuum and dust, and the rest of the time I do it, but I'm not a dirty person. I'm just one person here. So yeah, so it doesn't take that much effort. But then I get to focus on things like reading the books I want to read, or trying new practices, playing more with my tarot cards, maybe spending more time studying the chakras, which I haven't done. I haven't done a whole lot of chakra work, frankly, for anybody, and barely myself since I got my certification because, well, grief kind of took over for a long time. But we're working ourselves back into that. I have used some chakra therapy for myself with enchanted jewelry, and the chakra boxes have helped with using the oils that I've received in there, so that's been fantastic. But yeah, and it's just developing this new identity. And you know, my Andy has been along for the ride. I have an ancestor altar, which is right here in the living room back there. Y'all know where I keep it. Today being Andy's birthday, of course, there was the ancestral candle was lit, and I received a lovely gift from my friend at Crohn's Bones, and she had Beloved Dead ritual oil, anointing oil, which I added to my ancestral candle this morning, and I burned it for a few hours, and I had a nice conversation with Andy, and yeah, the thing about his birthday that kind of hit me today is uh, Andy had a bit of a gambling habit. And we would always actually celebrate his birthday in August. I think that's another reason why my birthday hit me so hard. Is we would celebrate his birthday in August because the ponies were running. He liked to bet the horses, and the horses don't run in October, but they were running the last in August. So we would always go to the casino because there is a betting place there where you can bet on the horses. And so we would spend the day at the casino, and I'd play like the penny slots or the nickel slots, and he'd be up in the betting pool, and then we'd go to buffet and have a nice buffet meal for dinner. We would do that for his birthday, and nothing really actually on his birthday. But I always wanted to do something special, take him out for dinner, but he was never up for that. Anyways, I've had a lovely chat with him today, and I think about him all the time. One of the ways that he kind of comes to me is that, you know, with your necklace, you can see here the clasp, and when the clasp gets all the way to the front, you usually make a wish and turn it back the way it was, or am I the only one who did this thing, right? So, oh, excuse me. Anyway, nowadays what I do is I call him a son of a bitch. That's his new name, son of a bitch, and that I miss him and I wish he was here. And I say that every time this comes down. And I will probably do that forever. But I'm doing way better at 11 months. Um, the past hurts have faded away. I have not seen or heard from my stepdad or anybody in 6 months now. I guess it's been 6 or 7 months. And I doubt that they will even tell me when he dies. And that's something, you know, I'm okay. I think about it. Occasionally it comes back into my brain. But for the most part, I've literally shut the door and walked away on that part. And I just concentrate on living my life every day. And for me, my life has been become about fun and pleasure and doing what I want and making myself happy. And it's been a long time coming. And so I'm learning now how to embrace that. So I have to say, at 11 months, things are really very good. And I'm sure, next month is the 1 year mark. I don't know what's going to happen to me after 1 year. I have no idea what to expect. But we'll see. I've been fortunate enough that a lot of people have told me that I'm so very aware and I'm so present with what's going on and what's happening to me and in me and around me that they're not surprised that my grief has come this far in this amount of time. Some people take a lot longer. Some people take years, and some people never get to the end of it. But I just want you all to know that I'm doing really, really well, and life is good. Life is good. And yeah, we'll see if I do another video next month at the 1 year mark. I don't know. But I felt it appropriate to do a video today at 11 months and on my baby's birthday. And I guess that's all I got to say. So I'm sending you all so much chakra love. And thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here for the entire process. And I have met some amazing individuals who we all share, unfortunately, in this thing called grief. And I am grateful to have made those connections with those wonderful people because we know what it's like. And yeah, we don't even have to say anything because we know. Okay, guys, sending you so much chakra love, and we'll see you on the next one.